Okay, this is grandmother, also known as Pawpaw. And what is your full name, Grandma?
Ola Outlaw.
And your maiden name was Sergeant,
Yeah,
and your married name is Outlaw,
yeah.
right? Where were you born?
Section.
Alabama? Yeah.
Yeah, and still live a section.
And what was your mom and dad's name?
My mother's name was Dolly, and my daddy's name was Charlie
Yeah. What was your mother's maiden name?
Hicks.
And on your father's side, do you remember his parents?
He's a sergeant, my father was.
Yeah. Do you remember your grandparents' names?
No, don't remember nothing about him. They're gone.
Yeah. Where did you go to school when you were a little girl?
Bellevue.
Bellevue, yeah. And what was your favorite thing you liked to study about?
People.
People?
I still do.
A people person, huh?
Yeah.
And how many brothers and sisters did you have?
Got 2 brothers, and I got 4 sisters.
Yeah. Are any of them living other than yourself?
Living by myself.
That's it. How does that feel, being the only one left in your family?
Feels fine when you don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Have great neighbors.
Yeah. Tell me a little about when you met Granddad. Tell me about when you met Granddaddy.
Oh, we was at a little old play at Bellevue School,
Yeah.
and I met him, and he told me that night he's coming down there, and he did.
And how long did you two date before you were married?
About 8 months.
Wow. And how long were y'all married before he died?
55 years.
Wow. It's amazing. And you had how many children?
7.
And did you have any children who died?
Yeah, lost 4.
Lost 4. 7 living. And what's your best memories about your children growing up?
Well, I just think they're all great. I do, every one of them.
Well, I'm going to name them off, and you just tell me a little something very quickly you remember about them, all right?
Yeah.
Louise.
Tell you something about her?
Yeah, tell me a little something you remember about Louise. What you think about her.
Oh, I think she's a great kid.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what do you remember? What was she like when she was little?
A big doll.
A big doll.
Yeah, she was. She was just short and fat and just loved everybody.
Okay, and how about my mom, Faye? What was she like when she was small?
Well, she's a little different. She picked her friends. If she didn't really like them at the start, she just didn't like them.
Yeah? Was she a happy kid?
Yeah.
Good.
She was a happy kid.
And what about Lula Mae?
Oh, Little May always was. Happy as she could be when she was a little old kid, or big one too.
Yeah. Okay, and that would make, I believe, John next?
Yeah, he was all right. Them gals running ragged long.
After him, huh?
Yeah, they was. They have fusses and fights, and then they'd just be hugging and loving one another.
And how about Janice? What do you remember about Janice?
Janice, she was just sort of to her, when she was growing up, she was sort of to herself.
Yeah.
She loved everybody, but she had a different way of showing it.
Yeah.
And she's still that way.
Yeah. And how about Gaynell?
Oh, Gaynell always loved everybody, still does.
What do you remember about her when she was small?
When she was little? Oh, I remember about her being so little. She was so little till she was 3 or 4 years old. She was so little, And she'd just come running across the yard with them arms stretched up for us to take her, when we come from a field. I just see her doing that.
And what about Emery?
Oh, Emery's just always a mama, baby.
Yeah.
And he still is.
And he was only 4 when Granddad passed away, right?
Yeah. He never did. He told me it was like a dream, too.
Yeah. That's too bad. Now tell me some memories or something special, or what your feelings are about Granddad.
Your granddaddy?
Yeah.
Why, he is a great feller.
Yeah.
He was. I loved him a lot, and he did me too.
And he liked to play practical jokes, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. You know that, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did.
And what about all these wonderful grandchildren you have?
And they couldn't be beat.
Yeah, and now you have 3 great grandsons,
Yeah,
all within 6 months of each other.
yeah. That's something great, ain't it?
Sure is. Boy, Granddaddy would have loved that, wouldn't he?
Oh, me and Louise talking about the other day. She said if Daddy's living, he'd have a fit. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he always liked kids, you know. That's how come us with them, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, Grandma, are you happy these days?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I feel all right, except arthritis. I feel pretty good.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory growing up when you were a little girl?
Me growing up?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we had a big old cedar tree down towards the barn and a big old sand bed around it.
Uh-huh.
That was my favorite place.
Yeah.
And me and Duty down, and she's talking about the other day, and they lived there by us. We stayed down there all the time in that sand bed place.
That's your favorite memory?
Yeah. Well, that's about all I can remember, because that's what we done.
And what's your favorite memory about your mom? What you
About
did with
my
your mom?
mom?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember too much about her. She's just sick all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to do the cooking when I wasn't even big enough.
Yeah.
She was just sick a lot.
And how about your dad? Did you get to have fun with him?
He just got sick in 1 week and died that weekend. He had something bad wrong with his stomach.
Yeah.
Didn't last long.
Well, do you feel that your children have been good to you and taken care of you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Any of them would, I think. No, well, I know they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel on events like Christmas when you can sit back and look around and know that you were responsible for all these incredible people?
I just think it's just great to have them. To know it, that if I need them, I call on them and they'll be there. I think it's great.
Well, I won't keep you too much longer, but I have a few more questions, okay? I want to go into your grandchildren real quick, and of course I get to be first because I'm oldest. I want to talk about your grandchildren for a moment. And I get to go first because I'm oldest.
Yeah.
What do you remember about me when I was small?
Well, Lord have mercy, you felt like you was mine. Because, you know, you stayed with me all the time, and you just felt like you was mine. And then when Jim Fanny moved off, Lord, that hurt me so bad. It hurt your granddaddy, too.
Yeah.
Because he said, well, now then, she's gone, and we won't hardly ever get to see her, but we did.
Yeah, you came over to the house every weekend.
Yeah.
And what do you remember about Sheila?
Sheila was just Sheila, and she still is.
Yeah.
She was always just a good old gal.
Yeah, she sure is. And Helen?
Helen's always just been a fun girl.
That's true. And
yeah, and she'll come by the house, and you know she ain't got but a minute to stay. She just loves me to death the whole time she's there.
And what about Tina?
Tina's fine. She's all right for the change she had.
Yeah, and Sonny?
Sonny's fine too.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't get to be around the younger grandchildren as much as you
No.
did the 3 older ones.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Lisa. We left Lisa out. Didn't mean to do that. What do you remember about Lisa when she was small?
Lisa was always a granny baby.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
she still is a granny baby. Yes, Lisa was just, when she'd get to my house and they'd come after her, she would just die. She didn't want to leave. She wanted to stay with her granny.
And Kelly?
Callie, she's just fine too.
Yeah, what do you remember about Kelly?
Callie, well, she's just what I call just a nice, sweet little girl.
Yeah, she sure is.
She is.
And Angela?
Angela's just fine.
Yeah. Very pretty, isn't she?
The rest of them is too.
And Tabitha?
Yeah. Oh, fine. You know, I've just got a wonderful bunch of grandkids.
You sure do. And now you have 3 great-grandsons.
Yeah.
Matthew, Adam, and Daniel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told some of the neighbors the other day, I said, well, I've lived long enough, I've got 3 great-grandsons. I said, you ain't got no great-granddaughter? I said, nope, they're all boys.
I want to ask you a question. 50 years from now, when your great-great-great-grandchildren are watching this video, what do you want them to know about you? What kind of person were you?
To know about me?
Yeah, 50 years from now, your great-great-great-grandchildren, what do you want
Well,
them to know about you?
I want them to think that I was a great person because I feel like I have been.
Uh-huh. And since you won't be around in 50 years, most of us won't, what about life would you say to them? How would you tell them to live their life?
To be as good as they can be.
Uh-huh.
Just as good as they can be. And then barely we'll make it in.
Yeah. Well, thank you for this wonderful interview. And we love you very much. And you're just a very special grandma.
Well, thank you, dear.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Not buying over there.
Hi.
We'll take your coat and you can wag your purse and we'll take your coat and put it in.
Where are you on the gifts?
Does that,
Good morning,
that's,
young. They be cooked.
will they be cool it?
They be cooked.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Mother brought it.
all right.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yes, baby. I've got around better.
That, you see that dress, Jenny?
A long time since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Sure has.
Sure had seen it a long time. I was thinking about you day before yesterday. I was thinking about you and Jim Pay come. I thought, I've been thinking about Gayla. She said, well, I wish she'd come. I said, I do too. You did.
Yeah. You're looking good.
Well, that's what they all tell me. As old as I am. See, I'm 83 years old.
Oh. Wow.
Everybody tells me I don't look like it.
No, you don't look a day over 60.
But I am. I was born 1916. Getting on up there.
How much older was Granddaddy than you?
Huh?
How much older was Granddaddy than you?
3 years.
3 years?
He died young. Heart attack killed him.
I just want to.
But I still miss him.
Do you? You loved him a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I never will quit. I don't think he ever did. But we had a good life together.
Had some rotten children,
And
didn't
a
you?
lot of good friends. Yeah, we did. And we did love one another, love to be together.
That's what counts. You enjoyed each other's company, didn't you?
And they ain't everybody's like that.
That's right.
Some woman in here the other day was talking about her husband. She said, I forgot what he looks like. I said, you didn't love him, did you? I said, I ain't forgot what mine looks like. And I reckon she maybe married again, I don't know.
Yeah, you never remarried, did you?
Shoot. One old man asked me to, and I said, oh, I ain't want nobody to wait on. And that's what he wanted.
Somebody to wait on him, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't like to cook, he doesn't like to wash dishes.
Well, he just
He
needs a
wants
maid.
somebody to wait on him.
He just needs a maid, doesn't he?
And I told him, I said, well, I wouldn't have married nobody I'd wait on. He said, you wouldn't, would you? I said, no. Well, that's what he wanted, sound like to me.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do nothing while he was throwing somebody into it. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yes, we did all the time.
Yeah. Sure did.
Do you remember when Granddaddy'd take me up to the Dub Dillbeck store?
Huh?
And we'd get peanuts, RC colas, and he'd let me buy darts and stuff, and then we'd hide them from Mama.
I know one time I had the tomatoes and just a turnip. And you and Gaynell, I think, went out there and pulled them. I think you eat them, I don't know, they just begin to turn pink. And I said, who done that? Nobody didn't know. But I guess y'all eat them, I don't know.
Probably. I know we got in trouble for breaking open all the watermelons once,
Yeah.
eating the hearts out of them.
But I guess that tomatoes pretty good, they're just coming in.
Yeah.
I raised a many a good garden.
Yes, you did. Do you remember the time that pressure cooker blew up?
Yeah.
Burned everybody with yelling and screaming.
Well, I sit and think of a lot of things, and now when I want to, I can't think of it.
Oh, it's
Just
okay.
be sitting here, I think of a lot of things that tickles me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be glad when I get my new glasses out. These, he told me these didn't do me much good,
Yeah.
but the beat does didn't.
Yeah.
And when I get my new ones, I can see good.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That's just in a few days.
They ought to be much they're gonna call.
Well, it's a good thing you're rich then. It's a good thing you're rich.
Yeah. Good thing I had the money to get them with.
That's right.
So he said, Mom, we're gonna get her new glasses. And I said, how much they gonna cost? She said, don't worry about it, Mama's got money. I reckon if I didn't have to pay for them, they don't have to.
Well, you were a good saver. You saved a lot of money, didn't you?
I tried. I babysat for years and I saved a pretty good bit.
Yeah, you did.
And the little kids was company for me.
Yeah.
Some of them would squall when their mama would come to get them.
I remember that. I remember a little girl, a little boy, Anthony and Tina.
Yeah.
I remember them.
She just been a mess, been home. They must have whooped her or something or mean to her or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
She was getting my lap and didn't want to go home. I kept her for to give her to me.
Would you?
Yeah. She loved me and I just loved her to death. And when her mama would come, she'd get up in my lap and just hold on to me.
Yeah.
I asked her one day, I said, do you mean to her? No. Well, there's something wrong, wasn't there?
Something.
Something was wrong.
Do you remember when you used to have to go to church all day on Saturday?
Yeah.
And you'd make a pallet for us and lay it under the bench?
Yeah.
Fan us?
Used to bake blackberry pie, y'all liked them so good.
Yeah, you better believe it.
It was good though.
Yeah, they were. They didn't last about 5 minutes once they got out of the oven.
That was good. Your granddad liked them too.
Yeah. And blackberry jelly and jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I still miss him. I never quit missing him.
Yeah.
We was two people that was mighty close. He was gonna go where that I went. No, if I wouldn't go, he wouldn't go. He doesn't with me. Yeah, I'm 83-year old. That's getting pretty old, ain't it?
Nah. You're still a young woman.
But I still feel good most of the time. I feel grumble about it. Sometimes I feel bad, but I guess everybody does sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, that's a spiffy new chair Mom and them bought. Chair that Mom and them bought you.
Yeah, it sits awful good.
Does it? It's one of those motorized ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a thing here that up and
Ah,
down with.
neat.
But it's the legs first. I put them up. It don't hurt. I put them down.
That's nice.
Sometimes they hurt bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't hurt at all.
Would you like for me to rub them for you?
No, they ain't
All right.
hurting now.
Okay.
It hurt right in the camp of my leg right there and right up under my knee. It'd be so sore. That doctor said it was arthritis. They wasn't nothing you could do about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it don't bother me for a week or two. And then stay away from my part. Lisa done a good job of making that thing, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She make that for you?
It holds all my stuff. I said, where'd you get that plank lumber? She said, Daddy had it down at the shop and I got it and made it for you.
Was it Lisa or Helen?
Hell,
Yeah, that's what I thought. She's one that
Helen.
she makes all that kind of stuff.
She can just do things with her hands like that.
Yeah, she redid a library table I have in the house.
I wouldn't know where to start. She done a good job. Me and you like blackberry pie, didn't we?
Yes, ma'am. Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Blackberry cobbler all the way.
Hard to beat.
You'd make fried chicken and corn on the cob and fried okra and
Fried
cornbread,
okra,
fresh tomatoes and green onions.
anything you really wanted to eat, didn't
Yes,
we?
ma'am. We didn't have a lot of money, but we always had good food to eat, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember things like a little old kid way back there. We'd figure out a evening what we wanted for supper. And we had it too.
Yeah. Remember picking cotton? Ew. That was no fun. It was hot.
Blackberry pie was our favorite one.
Yes, ma'am, it sure was. Do you remember picking cotton and pulling me on the back of your sack when I was asleep?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember a lot of things.
Yeah.
We had some tame blackberries out the back of the garden. You remember them? It's tame, they didn't have much seed in them.
Yeah, actually I do. Out there by the grapes.
And we'd, about every 2 or 3 days, they'd been enough ripe to make a good pie. We make us pie.
I remember that you could also go down the road and in the ditch, there's wild blackberries
Yeah, yeah.
with chiggers on them.
We just like blackberry pie, didn't we?
Yes, ma'am, we did.
One now tastes good, wouldn't it?
It sure would. Go make me one.
I know
Get up,
where
go
mine
make me
is.
one.
I picked me something, but know where it was.
What'd you do with it?
I just can't get over how big he's got. Seems like he ought to be a lot like that. He's good looking, good looking. You won't keep him long.
I won't keep him alone. Some little girl will grab him up.
Yeah, some old gal get him. What you want, you'll find out. You'll see one these days, one that you may have two to keep up in though.
I don't think so. I'll kick his butt out.
Holy.
You and Granddaddy loved kids, didn't you?
I hear a lot of them talking, they don't want no kids.
Why do you think they say that?
I don't know.
Think they're just lazy?
I just don't want to be bothered with them or something. Lazy, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I had my part,
And more.
and I enjoyed my kids.
Did you? You had 7 living, right?
Yeah.
5 boys and 2 girls.
Yeah.
No, 5 girls and 2
2
boys.
boys.
Right.
I was pregnant with twins and I lost them.
Yeah.
I wished I could have raised them,
Do you? Yeah.
but I couldn't. You gonna do that this way?
Huh? That's a silly bird.
Everybody comes in here, don't know what that is that goes on there. Look, I thought that's for cloth. Tells you what time it is.
Yeah.
Had been a long time.
I sure have missed you.
I think about you every day.
Do you?
I do.
I think about you every day too.
I do. I gotta do this here and you think about my grandkids, the kids. And I think about you every day. We was always very close.
Yes, we were. I was your favorite, right?
Yeah, I sure was.